Good morning, bunny friends. It is July 31st, 2005. It is a Thursday. It is 4:59 a.m. I am getting ready for work. And yes, I am partly in my gym clothes because today is just a teacher work day in my classroom. So I don't really need to impress anybody except maybe the lizards and the other little tiny creatures that live in my classroom. Because yes, I am in a tropical place and there are little bugsies and things in there that sometimes I do not like, especially the lizards or the geckos. They're fun. So, as I make my usual morning drink, I'm going to talk about what I plan to do today. So, definitely plan to go to the gym today after work. I also started my cycle. I think I am getting regular because I'm on the HRT. Before I was having long periods. So maybe this is telling my body, yes, there is stuff that you haven't seen for a while in your body, but I think it might end soon. But it's okay because I'm on the HRT. And I've noticed some changes, but you know what? It's all good. So I just put in my fiber, my collagen, and I'm going to put in my greens. And by now you should know what I take if you started with me from day one. So I'm not going to really go over it all the time because I'm getting irritated myself of hearing myself saying not sponsored. So, and back to my daily schedule. So I have a lot of things to do at work. I need to laminate the new student labels because I just got a new student yesterday. I need to laminate our grade level banner that will hang in the teacher's lounge. What else do I need to do? I need to also get all the paperwork ready and put them into the students' welcome folders. I need to fix this document that something was brought to my attention late last night. No suggestions of how it could be better, but here, this is what's wrong with it. Yeah, thanks. But yet they want us to do, if you see something wrong with something, can you make a suggestion of how it can be better? But hello, can you also do the same and practice what you preach? Yeah. You know how that goes. So, I got to do that. Pretty much the physical environment in my classroom, the setup is done. I even managed yesterday to get the Chromebooks all ready and reconfigured because of the new student. Because I like to have things in alphabetical order as long as I can. So because that student was kind of in the middle of the roster, I had to push everybody down one Chromebook because I number my Chromebooks. So got to do that. Still got to work on those documents for meetings. Still need to kind of plan at least the first 2 weeks of school, at least what I'm going to do on the first day as far as activities. I know by now I should know what I'm doing, and I get nervous. And every time I prove myself, yeah, you know what you're doing because you run on automatic. But with my brain, my planner brain, I want to plan everything out instead of just I can't rely on myself. But it happens, right? So let's see. Lots to do. There's so much to do I can't even think. Sleep was okay. Got up at 1 a.m, tried to go back to sleep. And typical, when you're just starting to feel sleepy, guess what? It's time to get up. So that that's what's happening with that there. And I hope to check in with you later and see and tell you how my progress is going today at my first day in my as a teacher it's not my first day as a teacher. It's the first day of working in my classroom as on a teacher work day. That's what I was trying to say. So now, anything else? Let me see. I had 2 ideas I wanted to do for Bunny Talks. One was about the all or nothing attitude, especially with dieting. And another one was about body dysmorphia. So those are 2 things that I want to talk about in relation to myself, about the all or nothing attitude when I diet, and the how I see myself, or I had a body dysmorphia moment in the past couple of days. But yes, those 2 are in the works, and I hope you have a good day. I will have a good day. So I will check in with you later. Bye. Good morning, bunnies. It is 6:11 a.m. and I am on my way to work. Oh boy, stressful morning. I didn't even leave my house yet. But you know, when you live with others, sorry, I only can laugh because it's like, what the hell? You know, you tell people over and over again your freaking schedule. And suddenly it's like, where are you going? I can only laugh because I'm just like, what the hell? I don't understand. You know, you try to be communicative. You try to tell people your schedule. You know what you tell them over and over again what you're going to do, what time you're going to leave. And what happens? They ask you every freaking 5 minutes what you're doing, or when they see you, oh, you're going to the gym? Hello? It's teacher work day. I'm going to work. Then I'm going to the gym. I told you this like 20 times yesterday, and I told you 5 times this morning. And then when you tell them, they get pissed off at you because, why are you telling me? Bruh, because you don't freaking remember. And I'm laughing because it's like, I give up already. I mean, why am I putting myself out of my way to make all these reminders and nobody listens? And all I can do is laugh because I only can control me. So yeah, so I'm on my way to work. Didn't start the car yet, or you would hear the what you call the AC. So that is where my mind is at this morning. You know, you just want a pleasant morning. You wake up extra early, get your mind ready, and then you have like all these negative forces sometimes just permeating in your brain. It's like, no. So you got to put the shield up, you know, because it's like, nope, not today. Nope, not today. Not ever. Go away. So anyways, I just had to laugh. So I feel better now. I'm in a better place. So, I mean, why? And then it's like, oh, you said I didn't do something, so you need to wait. Hell no, I'm not waiting. I told you what time I was leaving. So whatever had to be prepared or whatever, I'm leaving. Not my fault you out of control in your schedule. I need to keep to my schedule. Anyway, so I'll see you later. Just checking in. Bye. Hello bunnies, it's Christy. Sorry for the air conditioner noise, but I have it on because it's hot today, as always in Hawaii. I am here sitting in my classroom. It is now 12:02 p.m. I'm working on my planner, and I finally got around to it. So I'm putting in all the important dates so I don't overbook, because I already overbooked something today and I had to go retrace my steps and fix it. I made a field trip that already had a field trip already scheduled, so I had to change it. I had to change the facility date and I had to change the bus. So yeah. So, but that worked out good. So everything's fine on that. What else? Got an unexpected visitor today. You know, because I'm taking the HRT, I'm back on my cycle. So, yeah, that's experiencing some cramps and bleeding. I haven't had that for a while. And I'm sorry for those who might not relate, but this is me. And this is what happens when I went back on the HRT, hormone replacement therapy. So that is, it kind of surprised me because I did not expect to have my period, and I did. So, and with cramps too. I haven't had cramps in years. Not like this. Anyway, so what else can I say? So I just wanted to check in and say that things are moving along. Had a little bit of a crisis today with but everything got worked out communication wise. It's like, why can't we just offer a suggestion if you already know the answer? I mean, honestly, we don't have time to go back and forth. We all got stuff to do, right? Right. Okay, so I need to go back and finish my planner and put all the important dates inside with an accent of a sticker, because I love stickers too. So let's see. So I'll show you what. So I'm gonna pause. Hold on. Okay, so I can't pause, but I guess I'll just show you. So this is my planner. It doesn't really have any kind of identifying information, so I guess I can show you that. But that's my planner for October. So as you can see, I only did August and September, so I'm on October. Oh, excuse me, I'm still tired. I'm still tired. And so, oh, one more thing. Because I got my friend today, I am not going to the gym because of different personal reasons and some clothing issues. And if you identify as a female, you know what I'm talking about. When something is unexpected, when your unexpected friend comes and you are not totally prepared and your clothing is a casualty to that. I'm fine right now, but I'm not fine to actually go to the gym. So I guess I'm taking another rest day, but it's okay. It's okay. We just got to go with the flow. My coach will not be happy with me, but it is what it is. I can't change it. So I will see you later, and I'll check in with you later. I know I'm looking over here, but the camera's over there. But yeah, so I'll see you later. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's Christy. I'm just leaving work. It is 2:16 in the afternoon. My car thermometer says it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's very hot in the car. I do not have my AC on because it is loud and I wanted to talk without that loud noise. Got a lot done today. Decided I am not going to the gym for real because I know this sounds like, well, it is an excuse. I have bad cramps. I haven't had cramps like this in a while. And for someone who hasn't had their period or cramps for a long time, it's just hitting me hard. Also, too, I have clothing issues that I think deserve to. I need to go home, because if I continue on and try to tough it through, I'm going to be embarrassed. And so I'm going to try to avoid that and be embarrassed, because yeah, so if you know that my period came unexpectedly and I was not prepared, so my clothing, while I'm okay now, it will not be okay, especially on leg day. So gosh, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna turn the air on because I am sweating and it's very hot. Which reminds me, please don't leave your dogs in the car. It is very hot and I've only been in this car for like 2 minutes. So I will see you later when I go home and I'll check in. So bye-bye. Hi, bunny friends. Good late afternoon. It is 4:45 p.m. I am going to conclude my day with this part of my vlog. It's been an interesting experience this morning. Not this morning. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. It's an interesting experience today. Started off good. Then I got into that laughing fit, because that's the only thing you could do when someone is constantly I'm just gonna leave it at that. I can't. Anyway, housemate is on my nerves. On my last nerve. I'll just say it right there. I probably get on housemate's last nerve, but he's my housemate. That's it. That's it. Anyway, so today was interesting. Got a lot of work done. I am so proud of myself. I'm gonna say it. Without procrastinating this summer, I got my stuff done, and I'm going into the day before with one whole teacher work day. I can tell you I am ready to open my classroom, even for the meet and greet. Everything is ready. The environment is ready. Welcome folders are completed. Everything is labeled. So tomorrow, basically, I'm just going to be working on my computer and getting get those computer work done. I still need to make a slideshow for next week. In fact, I should make at least one that says welcome, and put it on the TV screen tonight. I'll try to make that, but I'm going to forget. Here, let me write it down before I forget, because if I don't write it down, 5 seconds later, I'll be staring at Miko and going, what did I just say, Miko? And he looks at me like, I don't know, Mom. What are you thinking? So hold on a minute. Okay, so what did I just say? I said slideshow or something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Slideshow, meet and greet. And then I need to make an actual slideshow for the rituals and routines for the first week of school. Sorry, I have to. If I say, oh, I'm going to do it later, half an hour later, I'll be like, what did I just say I was going to do? And then I'll spend like half an hour trying to remember what I said I was going to write down. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, so I can totally open up my classroom tomorrow. That is how much I prepared. I can't freaking believe it. I did it. So I'm just coasting into this new school year, relax as can be, but at least I know that the environment is ready for them to come in. Now I just have to plan in my head what exactly we're going to do, because prior to this year I would be rushing to get the physical environment done. And then over the weekend, I'd be stressing about what can I do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do have activities that I go through, but my thing is, in what order? What order am I going to put these activities when we roll out for the first 2 weeks of school, or at least the week of school? So that is what I struggle with, because I try the whole time. The process is to get the physical environment done, and then once that is totally done, which is usually like on the last day, half an hour before we have to open our doors to the families and students, then everything is done, and then we take a rest, and we gotta look all like together, like, okay, we've been doing this forever. And then usually over the weekend, then I'm stressing, like, I gotta do the slideshow, I gotta do this, and I gotta do everything else except the physical environment. But this time, I have a whole work day that I can focus on that, plus the weekend. So I'm hoping I can get everything done Friday, but we'll see. Who knows? Because I like to do everything on my work. I like to do my work on my home computer because it has all those clip art and the nice fonts that I like. I don't like the Google fonts. I'll just say it right there. I do not like the Google fonts. But, I can use my fonts on PowerPoint and then upload it as an image to the slideshow. Please do not bark. Shush it. Hold it together. Okay. That was Charlie. So, yeah. So I think I'm in a good place this year. I'm really trying to streamline it. Next year, though, is going to be a little bit tricky because they are stripping and waxing the floors of our building. So we have to pack everything up and put it on one side of the room. And then so the custodians can do their job of stripping and waxing the floor. And then we have to come in and then put everything back, how we want it. And with getting stuff ready for the school year. So that'll be a challenge next year. So I'm going to definitely try to do a little by little over the year, but I don't promise anything because I still got to work this year and focus on this year. But in the back of my mind, maybe I can do little by little, but who knows, right? So, So after this, I was planning on at least planning the video I want to do about body dysmorphia, because it all came from, we have to take a grade level group picture, and I know I lost weight, and in my mind I have this image of myself, but then you see a picture of yourself in an actual photograph. And you think, that's me? Oh, did I really lose weight? Oh. And I thought, you know what? That is not a good attitude, because way back in 2020, 2021, I was 287, what was I? 200. Let me go check my Fitness Pal. I recorded it. How the heaviest recorded weight I was. I was probably heavier than this weight. Let's see. I want to say 286.7. It's either that or 287.6. I don't know. It's either those ones. Here, hold on. Scrolling fast. Okay. Actually, I was totally wrong on that one. 200. I was at my heaviest recorded back in May 23rd, 2021 on a Sunday. I was 287.8 pounds. Wow. Now I am, as of today, not the official weight, because my official weight to me is on Sundays. I am 206.6 pounds. So on July 31st, 2025, on a Thursday, I am 206.6 pounds. Can you believe that? So I thought to myself, why am I'm trying to do the subtraction. Sorry. I have too much stuff in my brain. I cannot subtract. I lost 81 pounds. In 5 years, I managed to lose 81 pounds. And here I am thinking that I didn't do any progress. So then that made me think that to do a video on body dysmorphia. So that is what I'm going to start planning tonight, as well as I want to start planning a video on the all or nothing attitude I used to have when I would diet. And I say diet because that was not a lifelong change. Obviously, because it was all or nothing. And I want to do something on that too. Now, this is all from my perspective. My higher education is in education, not in medicine, not in psychology. So this is just from my perspective and what I researched. And to me, through doing this YouTube channel, it's helping me reflect, and it's like a therapist, it's mini therapy for me. And I know I should see a professional, and I will one day, but for right now, I enjoy doing this, and to me this is a good way to get out my feelings and self-reflect, because it kind of starts there. So that is what my plans are for the rest of the night. I have to admit I am very tired, but I cannot sleep now, because then I'll be up at, knowing my luck, if I fell asleep right now and with my pattern of sleeping, I'd be up at 10 o'clock tonight, and I would not be able to sleep until, guess what? It's time to get up. And then I would have to get up because it's time to get up. So I have to at least try to stick it out until maybe 9, 4 more hours, and then I can think about going to sleep. So that is where I'm at. I did not go to the gym today, like I said in my previous clip, because I got my period. The reason I got my period and the way I am bleeding is because of HRT. Now, I don't know how many more cycles I'm going to go through, but we'll just take it as it comes. I'm glad I have the opportunity and the resources to try to get things so I can be healthy, all with the healthcare providers, professional consultation. I'm just not buying any old thing. So that's where I'm at. So I hope that you can explore your own, I don't want to say trauma, though it might be for you, as some things are for me, but explore your own experiences and decide for yourself what path you want to take, how you want to manifest that big word, manifest, how you want to execute what you always wanted to do. Because like I said from the beginning, there is no perfect time. I was waiting always for the perfect time, and there is no perfect time. It took me 52 years, actually not even 52 years, I would say 49 years old, and I decided I am not going to be this fat going into my 50s. So I was determined before I turned 50 to at least get on the right path. And yes, I went up and down, but I never went back to 287.6 pounds. And then for that, at least that's a victory. And now 81 pounds later, here I am. So I hope I have a good video. I hope I can really reflect on the body dysmorphia topic and the all or nothing attitude I used to take with my diet. And I hope in some small way it can help you. I don't think I will be a YouTube channel that will give you GLP-1 weight loss information. I think other channels such as Downsize do a fabulous job doing that. And honestly, I don't have the resources or the time to research that and be on top of the current events and the changes that's going on in the GLP-1 world. I do, however, think that GLP-1 and all the medication that's coming out will be a game changer for the better. And I hope people's attitudes change towards obesity and being overweight, because for how many years, for everybody, diet and exercise just didn't cut it anymore. You don't think I tried? You don't think other people tried? We would have gave I would have gave my some sort of body part just so I could be thin. I never reached even close to, sorry, Miko's visiting me. I never even reached close to my goal weight, not even once. I lost maybe 50, 60 pounds. And then I would be so diet fatigued that honestly, I would give up, because losing that amount of weight took a long time. And then I'd be so diet fatigued that I'd be like, I've had it, I need a break. And then the weight would slowly creep back. But from what I am hearing of other people's experiences, and how it's effective for them, and I'm feeling very positive that it will be for me. I think GLP-1s and the future of this medication in this kind of context will go far. And I hope it helps a lot of people with their health, because a lot of these blood pressure, diabetes, and all these other things that can be solved by just having the disease of obesity or being overweight, it can go away. So that's where I'm at. And you're distracting me, Mr. Handsome. You're distracting me. I can't think now. Okay, so yeah. So I don't think I'll be that channel will give you the information. I don't know, this channel I think is just to show my personal journey. And I think it's coming from a place of what I'm going through, what I've been through, and with a focus on honestly being an aspiring bikini bodybuilding competitor. I know I don't look it, but it's what I wanted to do for decades. And the time is now, because I'm not getting any younger, not getting any skinnier. So I can be at the perfect time to announce to the world that I'm an aspiring bikini bodybuilding competitor. The time is now at 206.6 pounds to say that yes, I am going to be a bikini bodybuilding competitor. Can't even say it. I'm getting all tongue-tied. So I know I rambled to the end, but Mr. Handsome, Mr. Cutie distracted me, and I want to say that I will see you tomorrow, and I hope that you like and subscribe. Yes, this is the first time I'm asking. Please like and subscribe this video, and I hope to build my audience of people who are encouraging, who are all on the same path, and all the trolls and haters can go subscribe somebody and bother other people, because I just don't have the time. And if you do want to do that, then that's on you. It's not on me. So thank you very much. Remember, I can do hard things. You can do hard things. So let's do hard things together. See you later, bunnies. Aloha.